Word up. Today's the 25th. Still deload week. Today's back and biceps. I did cardio I did cardio yesterday, and I did abs yesterday. So I would normally do abs today, but I won't today because I already got it done yesterday. So that's out of the way. This thing right here has been sucking the life out of me. Just been looking at apps. I think this thing alone, I haven't been gaming for like the last 3 days, just because I was fiddling around with like apps, gadgets, customizing this, widgets, and all that other fancy jazz and stuff like that. So I see how people can get lost in these Android mobile, or not Android specifically, but these handheld OS mobiles. So yeah, I see the point of it. I had an idea yesterday about doing fasting. I came to the conclusion last night when I was craving for food that this wasn't for me. I think I watched a video. I'll probably link it in the description. This video pretty much says, the guy in the video said that fasting should be used as a tool. It shouldn't be used as like a dietary program. Like, you shouldn't fast for long periods of days unless, unless there's some special case for it. But this should be used as a tool, and you shouldn't use fasting if you have sleeping problems, or if you have problems eating food, just overeating, just a bad relationship with food. So the latter, I obviously have a bad relationship with, but the former, I've been working on. So, cause yeah, I've been actually getting like 7-8 hours of sleep now. So yeah, I'm not gonna do the fasting. I think what I'm actually gonna do is I'm just gonna work on high volume sets, and I'm gonna work on more cardio. So I think the way that my body says that I need to work out is to just go out there and do something, and you'll burn the fat off. I think diet, even though diet is something that'll work for everybody, I personally think that to go do extreme dieting is not for me. I gotta take it step by step. Because I'm old, because I won't like to say out of shape. I'm in shape, but I think my body is not the same that it used to be. Like how my friend calls it, I don't have the Wolverine metabolism that I had when I was a teenager. I'm just gonna work on just doing high volume sets and interval cardio. I'm gonna get that in. I think I tried that yesterday, interval cardio yesterday, so that was actually fun. I did it for a long period of time though, but I put a lot of effort into it, and I felt great after the cardio. So I'm gonna get that in. With that in mind, since I wanted to try to get in more high volume sets in, or a lot of high volume sets in, that I'm probably not going to continue the 5-3-1 cycle 2, or I'm not going to start the cycle 2 of 5-3-1 probably until the week after Vegas. So because next week is reunion week, and then the week after that is Vegas week, and so the week after that I'll come back home and I'll pretty much be on the same schedule again. But I want to be able to focus on weight loss more, focus on weight loss and focus on more on intensity. I just want to focus. Let's focus on intensity. Bring in intensity. That means that you're going to put more energy into it. More energy, you're going to lose fat. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Starting, well, I'll try it a little bit today, even though I'm still on 5-3-1, but it's a deload week, so the main lifts are on deload, and the accessory work, well, the accessory work should be on deload, I think. Or I'm working the accessory work also kind of like in a deload state, but I could probably put in more volume sets into it. So that's what I'm planning to do. So more volume sets. I'm gonna plan out a high volume workout program for, I don't know, next two-ish weeks, and then see how that goes. And obviously work on dieting. Probably reduce carbs a bit, or really, it's not reduce carbs, but more watching carbs. Carbs is pretty much my culture. Being an Asian, you can't avoid it. It's not like I can't avoid it, but I'll just cut back on it as best I can. So yeah, that's how I do. Just to make things clear, I'm not stopping supplements. I'm gonna continue them. I'm just gonna put more cardio. Channel Action 5 News starring Raimundo Desmacho, reporting to you live from somewhere. So yeah, so much for topicals this week. Maybe I'll do it next week. I'll put it on the list. I'll make a post-it note for myself. I was reading up about nutrition macros for bodybuilding. The thing for me is that I think I'm obviously getting the carbs in. I'm getting in too much fatty foods, and I'm not getting enough protein. I think that's the biggest thing for now. So carbs I'm able to hit. Protein is low, fat is high. Fat is supposed to be low, protein is supposed to be high. But the way I see it, also from a financial point of view, is that in order for you to get protein, you know, you're gonna have to buy that shit. And if you do want to meet macros, that is a lot of money to invest in. So you got to really think about budget when you're putting stuff into it. So something I'm gonna execute next week. Yeah, something I'm gonna try next week is to try to get those foods. You know, try to up my protein to get it where I want it to be. Say like, I don't know, gram per pound, you know, something like that. I just want to get it up there first, because macro wise I'm supposed to be so I went by somebody's formula, bodybuilding macro formula, and macro wise I'm supposed to be eating maybe it's like close to double my body weight in protein, or in grams per pound, almost pretty much double my body weight, and that's a lot. So let's try to hit like a gram a gram per pound. So I'll try that, and nothing much else to talk about. I probably had something to talk about, but I didn't think about it. So yeah, I'm gonna eat dinner and get ready for gym. Raimundo Desmacho signing out.